Good morning, everybody. 6 a.m. from Coffs Harbour boat ramp and heading out past South Solitary Island for some reef fishing. Seas were pretty flat on this morning, and a big Honda V6 was pushing out at 4,500 RPM. Pretty good conditions. My first stop was at Macaulay's Wide to pick up some live bait. All I mainly got was some small trevally and half a dozen nice size yellowtail or yakkers, as they're commonly known. Once I had those in the light bait well, it was time to go further out and try to find my spot to do a bit of good fishing. Then it was back on the plane on my way to my fishing spot about 15 k's away. It was a pretty good morning on the water, and pushing along at 4,500 RPM with a big V6 Honda certainly was good. Okay, so when I get to my destination where I think I'm going to be fishing, I will stop the boat and put down maybe one or two rods while I just wait and determine what directions the drift will be going, and then we work out how we're going to attack that particular reef. Generally use this time to do a bit of boat preparation and just get a few things ready. Next, I bait up an octa-jig and get ready to deploy that. That will be taken care of by Rodney. Yeah, just drop it to the bottom, lift it up a couple of meters, and just set the drag and put it in the rod holder and let Rodney take care of it. Oh my God, how did the weather report get this so wrong? I'm out here in 60 metres, probably 20 k's from Coffs Harbour, and it's almost a glass out. It's absolutely magic. I love it out here. Now I've worked out the drift direction, it's time to move to optimise my drift across this reef area that I'm fishing. Moving to the other end of the reef so I can get a decent drift across it. wasn't long before I had something on the line, and always anticipation, wondering what it is on the way up. And a nice little pearl perch to start off the day. I'll take that any day.
We will take nice size pearl perch, guys. It comes in at 40 centimeters.
Check out the eating qualities of pearl perch.
Oh, he feels alright too. Oh yeah.
And a nice little snapper comes inboard.
Nice snapper, guys. Measured him up at from the fork of the tail. Oh, it's a bit hard to say. Close his tail up, he's 45.
So we had a couple of fillets of grinner that we had caught the day before, and I used that as bait, and it certainly performed very well, much better than normal that we normally use.
What you say? Those thinking rotten fish, grinner. Snapper love them. And you actually notice that the grinner was preferred over the tweed bait squid, and it's not a bad looking squid either. Not as good as dead fresh squid, but the grinner is a winner.
Butterfly trevally for a float bait. Yes, my friends, that's a Roosters shirt, my favourite team since about 1965. Up comes a small pigfish, unfortunately not big enough to keep. They're a beautiful eating fish, and yeah, I love them. Watch the rod on the port side. Looks like the octo jig finally done its trick. At this point we must thank Rodney for all his hard work. The gear I was using for my paternoster rig was a Speedmaster 12 on a Shimano dual rod. I'm not akin to any particular brand, I just use what I like at the time. This little sand flathead was destined to be returned. I don't like to keep them under around 40 centimetres. There's not enough meat on them. And like a flash, away he goes. Now that's better, tusk fish. Definitely my favourite eating fish. And in comes an undersized snapper. He's going home. Just updated my Facebook page with some of the early morning catch. Just updated my Facebook page. This was the mid-morning catch. One nice tusk, one nice pearl, and 4 snapper.
Pearly, but he's not very big.
Another small pearl perch returned. Things weren't going quite as planned for this particular reef. It really requires a true north-south drift, and we had more east-west, which tends to not produce as well. So I moved on to try to find some other local areas videos on navionics and see what I can find. So I stopped at this other spot that actually showed very good contours on the bottom, but they definitely were conducive to north-south drift, which we didn't have, so things were against me at this point in time. Okay, this particular spot didn't pay off. Time to move again. I went out to a spot 80 metres, a bit wider than my first spot, and it's a spot I've been to only once before, but it did produce, so give it a shot, see how we go. As soon as I got to my new spot, I put a paternoster down to the bottom, and it wasn't long before I'm onto something half decent. Certainly felt good on the way up. This was in 80 metres of water. Well, that one ended up being my biggest snapper for the day. Not there's a big snapper, but they're good table-sized fish. Unfortunately, that was all I caught in 3 drifts in this area, apart from one horrible thing that was coming up shortly.
Nice size snapper, guys.
So things had gone pretty quiet, so I decided to put down the big electric reel with a couple of big circle hooks on. Sort of trying to hopefully find something a bit bigger down there. Not much happening in this spot, so time to try another drift. Go back to where I caught that first snapper. Something was on its way up, but it was dead weight with no bumping, no nothing.
Good.
This is one of the worst things you could drag up from 80 metres deep. Horrible items are. Anyway, he was returned to the ocean, and at that point I thought I'd had enough. The wind had just started to come up a little bit, and I had about a 20k drive back to Coffs Harbour, so time to head off. So this was it for a solo effort. Not too bad, a good assortment of quality table fish. Thank you for watching, everyone. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button.